Hello, all. Welcome back to the Spaniard Show. This is another episode, and we're bringing a book to the show today. We're back to books, and the book is called Her Body Can. Now, I'll tell you what, the back of the book, to give you an idea of what this book's about, this pertains to body image, self-esteem, self-confidence. And throughout the episode, I'm going to talk more about it, but I want you to understand that the idea of body image, the idea of self-esteem or lack of self-esteem, it is not something that's just reserved for a type of person. You know, this book is written for young girls. That's the intent, young girls. But I can tell you that I'm a 38-year-old former professional UFC fighter. I love training. I love getting after it. I love intensity. Right? And this book rang true to me. So if you think it's not going to ring true to you, just sit back and listen. And let me tell you a little bit about it and the lessons inside of it. The back of the book says this: her body is beautiful, strong, kind, and wise. All bodies are lovely, no matter their size. A book of poetic declarations of body positivity and self-love for all young girls. And like I said, whether you're a young middle school girl, whether you're a high school girl, a middle school boy, high school boy, a 38-year-old guy like myself, former professional fighter, loves intensity, loves getting after it. The idea of body image, how you see yourself, right? How you view yourself is something that people, young, old, over there, it doesn't matter where you are, where you're from, what you believe in. It's something that I would say 99.9% of people deal with, suffer from a negative body image. It could be something big. It could be something small. It doesn't matter what it is. From the book, her body can play with all friends of each size. Worth is not measured by the shapes of our thighs. Her body is beautiful, strong, kind, and wise. All bodies are lovely, no matter their size. Now, it's timely that I just put this post out today on my social media. So my social media across the board is Charlie Spaniard. I put this out, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. This morning, I talk about getting hated on, right? Negativity, and whether it's for body image or whether it's for maybe where you're from, who your family is, what type of job you have, your mom or dad has, what type of clothes you wear. There's a lot of mean people out there. And I got a really mean tweet this morning. I woke up to it. I opened my phone and I thought, that's really kind. But for the first time, right? Not for the first time, but I used to take those negative comments. I used to feel really bad about them. I would cry about them. I would let them make me feel terrible. And I learned, and I speak about this on stage when I talk to you, perhaps, when I've spoken to you, perhaps. Mean people exist. They're never going away. Whether they're making fun of your body, whether they're making fun of the things I talked about earlier, they are there. So it is up to you and it's up to me on how we respond to that. And when I read that mean tweet this morning, it said I was a boring fighter. I was terrible. I made them basically want to throw up. That's what the tweet said. I didn't feel bad for me. I felt bad for them. Something about mean people. When they say mean things, when they send hate your way, it's coming from a hurt place inside of them. Just like disrespect. I talk about disrespect. I think I spoke about it last week. When someone's showing you or someone else disrespect and anger towards you, oftentimes that's coming from a place of loneliness, a place of hurt within them. So when I saw that tweet this morning, I thought, wow, I wonder what happened to that person to make them feel the need to say that thing to me. And I can honestly, proudly say that I didn't feel bad. Right? That took a lot of work. Trust me, that took a lot of tears. But what I want you to take from that is to understand that it is work. It will be hard, but eventually you'll be able to get to a point where those things kind of bounce off you or they don't stick to you. From the book, her body can know that words people say shouldn't hurt her or change her or push her away. Like I said, there's going to be mean people. Maybe they're going to say mean things about your body, about where you're from, all these things that I'm talking about. Understand they will exist no matter what. When you try to make sense of why someone's being mean to you, it just doesn't work because it is nonsensical. It doesn't make sense. I spent so much time trying to figure out why are they making fun of me? If they're making fun of you, don't try to figure it out. Rest easy. Understand there's nothing you can do to stop it, but there are things you can do to deal with it better. And I wanted to share some of the things that I do when I think of my own insecurities, physical insecurities and or personality, or different things I feel insecure about. One of them, and I spoke about this before, is the idea that happiness is progress. So if you have a negative self-image of your body, if you have a negative self-esteem, if you don't feel good about yourself, understand that happiness can be achieved through progress. Set a goal, right? Set a desired outcome. Maybe it's a sport. Maybe it's to run a mile. Maybe it's to climb a mountain. Maybe it's to write a book. Maybe it's to play an instrument. No matter what it is, to paint a picture, no matter what it is, set a goal, set an outcome, and work towards it. Happiness can be found through progress, not necessarily from the outcome, but through the progress towards that outcome. You might not always win the goal or the medal or the championship, but you can feel good about the work and the progress you made towards it. Another one to consider if you're feeling bad about yourself, consider your movement, how much you move. It could be exercise, or it could simply be going for a walk, getting outside in the sunshine. You don't have to train like a madman, like myself. You can just get up and take a walk, go outside, listen to birds chirp. There are simple things in life that you can appreciate. Movement, whether it's hardcore training or not, can help you feel better about yourself. Also, consider what you're putting into your body, nutrition, food and drink. What are you consuming? Is it healthy foods or is it sugar and junk? That too will dictate how you feel. Something that always helps me is I remember that action dictates my emotions. If I'm feeling bad about myself, about my body image, as this book is about, or something else in my life, I understand that physical movement, that action, that doing something, working toward a goal will help you overcome that. Like I said, these aren't solve-alls, but they're very practical things you can do to help overcome a negative body image and or a negative self-esteem. That's it, folks. That's all we have for today. Remember, happiness is progress. Happiness can be found in progress. Pay attention to your diet and nutrition. Make some conversation points, or what are some good things to eat? What are some good activities that you can do to feel better? And then understand that your actions will dictate your emotions. If you're feeling sad, get up and do something active. Get up and help someone else. Those things can help you feel better. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Today's show, oh my gosh, look at our new sponsor. Today's show is brought to us by Driven, My Unlikely Journey from Classroom to Cage, and Becoming the World's Toughest Lifelong Learners. These books are available up on Amazon. Search out Charlie Brenneman or go to charliespaniard.com, at Charlie Spaniard on social media. Thanks for tuning in, folks. See ya.